Hey guys, today we're going to be playing our favorite drinking and driving simulator. What I meant to say was My Summer Car, based in Finland. This game is about taking the pile of shit car laying in your driveway and turning it into a rally winning car. To do this though, you have to do literally everything by yourself. You have to put every part together, every part of the engine together, every part of the car together, all by yourself, and just hope that it works. And after you do all of this, you'll never experience mechanical failure. Now going in, we have 3 different goals. First, building the car. Second, upgrading the car. And third, racing the car. So loading into the game, I picked the most fitting name that made sense to me. Perfect. So loading into the game, my parents left me to go get the milk. So they left me with a house and a case of beer and told me to build a car. So that's exactly what I was going to do. And walking outside, this is what the car looks like. And in the garage was mostly all the parts for it. So I grabbed my spanner set and I got to work on the car. And only in 10 minutes, we had the front suspension built, but we still had to do the rear. Now with the rear suspension built, we had to start on the engine. Now I'm just gonna go and say that this engine is a fucking piece of shit. Keep watching to find out why. But for now, we have to work on the engine. And just like that, the engine's done. Or is it? We still have to go to town and get more parts. And what's gonna take us to town without a car, you ask? Well, my very slow tractor sitting in my shed. After 11 minutes of driving, we made it to our first pit stop. This abandoned and probably haunted house.
It's your favorite doctor, lawyer, teacher, plumber, astronaut, Johnny Sins here.
Why are we here, you ask? Well, to steal tires hiding in the attic. We're stealing them because we're broke. And we had to be very careful not to get killed by the Hornets. Be nice. Then we drove into town to buy the rest of our parts. So I did what any normal person does when they go to a general store. Bought a pack of cigarettes and started pissing all over the store clerk. This is Timo, the owner of this fine establishment. When I was done pissing, I started buying all the parts I was gonna need. Oh my god. What the fuck are you talking about, Timo? Timo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, Timo's a little weird. But we got all of our stuff and we left. Now that we were home in one piece, we put the new parts from the store on our car. We put the engine in the car and wired it up and got everything ready. And then it was time. Time to finally see if this piece of junk will actually start. I forgot the gas. Shit. He's standing right there. I'm looking at him. He's making eye contact with me. You hear this? The door is fucking locked. Timo, open the fuck up, buddy. So, I got some gas. And met a new friend. You know what? Hey, I got something for you, buddy. Oh, watch this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And when I got home, I fueled the engine. Now, we can finally try and start the car. We can start the car. Well, shit. The car wasn't starting. And we didn't have any lights or anything either, so that also meant that our battery wasn't working. So after looking at the car for approximately 3.5 seconds, I found that the negative terminal on the battery wasn't even screwed in. Alright, come on. Ooh, we have power. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's pull the choke. And let's pray. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Please. Please. Come on. Please. Come on. Yes! So after the most dramatic 20 seconds of my life, it actually started. The car was still far from finished, but the engine ran, which was good. So I finished the car, and remember our little boat trip we had earlier? Yeah, on the way there, we went to an island, and I picked up a Killdew bucket, and we're gonna brew some Killdew so that we can sell to a drunk man. After starting the Killju, I decided to test drive the car, and of course, this is how it ended. Oh, fuck. We're already overheating or something. So, as you can imagine, coolant spilling everywhere was bad. But this was only the beginning of all of our issues. So, I checked the mail from the mailbox, and getting back into the car, I drove into a bush, and the car wouldn't move anymore. So I had to push it back. And this is bad. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh, this is bad. It was after this infuriating moment that I realized I had to... wait. No. The script has to be wrong. No way it says that. No. It says I have to get a job! Anyways. I started cutting wood, and we sold it for firewood, and it was about $3,200. Pretty good money. So my piece of shit car still wasn't working, so I thought tuning it would help. It didn't. In fact, I actually discovered a way worse issue. The battery had somehow died. And it couldn't hold a charge anymore, so we had to go buy a new one. Now this put me into a depression. How to fix that depression? Living out the male fantasy while smoking, drinking, and gambling all at the same time. And on my way home, this happened. Why on this part of the road? Out of all the fucking places. And it took me 7.5 minutes to figure out how to get back on the road. After arriving home, I finished tuning the car, and after I put it in gear... Oh! Yep, the tire blew up. So, after the tire blew up, I made the grand idea to try and sell Killju with a broken car. Just watch what happens. Oh fuck. So, after this terrible decision, guess how I followed it up? Instead of stopping the car and accepting my losses, I tried to drive even farther, which was a terrible idea. It was probably nothing. It was probably nothing. We won't even worry about it. Oh shit. Yep. Our car broke down in the middle of nowhere. So after checking on the car, I figured out that a piston was missing, which was what I thought was going to be an easy fix. Oh, was I so wrong. After my car did a somersault through the air, I got a ride from my cousin to the mechanic shop to pick up a piston and do a roadside repair on the car. So, getting back to the car, I discovered something terrible. After pulling the engine out of the car, I discovered that this was not going to be a roadside repair. Unless you're blind, you may notice the giant 3 holes in my engine case. Now this is bad. So I went and grabbed my tractor and towed it to the mechanic shop. But just before we got to the mechanic shop, I made sure to sell all the Killju that was sitting in my car. Now that we were at the mechanic shop, mission get the car running again was a go. The first part of the mission though, was taking the engine apart and seeing everything that was wrong with it. So, after taking apart the engine, I discovered I was going to need to buy 2 pistons, a head gasket, and an engine block, which was racking up an expensive bill that I wasn't going to be able to pay. So I had to go to town and figure out a way to make money. So I decided on bringing junk cars to Flatari's, the mechanic's shop, so I can make money with my tractor. Whilst doing that, I found these really cool tires in a shed, so I made sure to use them. And after driving for 20 minutes, I was able to find a small piece of junk on the side of the road, and at this point, I was going to take anything, even if it was the lowest paying junk item. So, when I got back to Flatari's, I took my money for the car, and then I got to work on the engine, buying the new engine block and getting started. And like that, boys, the car was rebuilt. So now it was time to see if it was actually going to work. So we filled the engine up with all of its fluids, drank a few beers, and got to it. Are you kidding me? The battery killed itself again. which meant I had to go all the way back to town again. I also had to run back to my house to grab my wiring mess to rewire my battery. And that's when my uncle gave me the keys to a sewage truck. Awesome. So I rewired the battery.
That's a good sign.
And tried to start it. Alrighty. Come on, please. Come on, babe. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't care if it's running rich. I really don't. I am so relieved to have the damn thing started. And boys, we had a running car again. So you know what that means. Hell yeah, baby! I went to the car inspectors and fucking failed. Failed at what? So I went home and almost crashed and died because my brakes were failing. Oh fuck. Maybe that's why I failed the inspection. So I fixed the brakes and put new tires on Satsuma, and she was looking real nice. Then I bought a new windshield. So, that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but I just don't have enough time to make another one, and I gotta get this video out real soon. So, if you guys want to see another episode of this, I'll definitely play this game again if you guys want to see it. But anyways, I'll probably be back on the MX bikes for the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah.